Can y'all hear me? Does this stream quality suck? Because it's telling me my Wi-Fi sucks, but it definitely doesn't. I don't know. Hey y'all, can y'all hear me? Am I good? Hey, hey Tyler. Wait, I think my mic is like really low. Hold on. Y'all are cute. Is the stream like smooth right now, or is it like jacked up? Because like YouTube is telling me that it's maybe slow, but I can't really tell. Because like it seems fine. Okay, I'm back, I think. Oh man. Well, it's now telling me I have excellent stream quality, so it might just need a minute to catch up, but oh, technical difficulties. Maybe I will switch to using the Twitch because it is what it is. Okay, so the plan for my plan today is, so I've got this townhouse done, and I've got 3 units done in this second building, and I need to do the last one. So this is what I wanted to decorate today, is this unit that I have no idea who I'm going to put in there. Hey! So, YouTube is being an asshole right now. So, hopefully you guys can follow along, at least somewhat. I don't know. Let me know. If it's like too terrible, I'll just try again later or something. But in the meantime, yeah, here's what I got. I don't know what I want to put in here though. But I'm thinking, so I've got, so this is the unit I did for Cherish, and you said bitrate, I said, huh? Oh man, let me try something. It might just be that it doesn't like doing multiple things. So let me do this. Yes. Oh, I can see it's like super lagging, like when I open the studio. Oh my god. Well, how am I supposed to fix it? Oh yeah, it's like real bad. How do I change that? I'm gonna try jumping out again and jumping back in. I don't know. This is terrible. Like, that's the pits. Um, and I don't know why. My Wi-Fi is fine. I just check the status. It's zooming, so I don't know what YouTube is doing. It's being an asshole. Yeah, maybe, but yeah, I don't know. It does seem like it's trying to stream more than it can, but I don't know. Let me, um, because my Wi-Fi is fine. So yeah, if it's too high, it can make the stream lag. So I don't know how to change that though. I just turned it on. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. I'm just hanging out. Let me see if I can fix it. Stream. Okay. I'm just playing with settings, y'all. So we'll see. Okay, one more try. um, Hopefully this is not dead now. Hey, Six. Hopefully the stream quality is like not extra buffering now. Is it smoother now? Okay, good. Thanks, Hen. Yeah, I just had to uh, turn it down a little bit. I did. I was trying to stream 4K. Oops. So yeah, that'll do it. Um, so okay, here's the plan. I'm. I've got. I think I mentioned. So these. This is Cherish's unit. I took pictures of it. If you saw it on Twitter, so there's this. Hers is still not 100% done, but we're getting there. Like the bedroom's done. I still kind of want to fiddle with her little foyer place a little bit. We'll see. I love these paintings a lot. So yeah, that's her spot. And then I have this one over here that's going to be for Leon and Giacomo. Um, Not caught in 4K, period. Oops. um, yeah, this one's going to be for Giacomo and Leon. Um, this one is the first one I did, so this one's pretty much done. Um, and yeah, see, here's the struggle. I actually use an ultra wide monitor that's 4K, so I'm just so used to thinking about that. I don't know. It's just weird. I have to like scale everything down because I realize it's not even like this, the 16:9 aspect ratio. It's a pain. Um, and so this one I did for Brad and Rocky. I'm going to move them in here. So that's their little living room. You know, the vibes. Purple plant, why not? Etc. Lots of colors. But I'm not done with this one yet because I still have to do their kitchen. And their like foyer is not done either. So I have to do that space as well. I have a couple things in here, but I haven't made a lot of decisions about that. And their bedroom, I haven't done their bathroom yet either. But yeah, so all of these spaces have the same layout, the same base stuff in it. Same kitchen. They've got these little dividers for the bedroom. And I guess the plan is I'm thinking I would like to decorate this space. And I have no idea what to put in here. I don't even know what sim is going to live in here. I just kind of was thinking I was going to wing it. So, the kind of vibe has been, like, this is, like, modern, but, like, it's giving, like, bachelor pad, but, like, even though a couple lives here, that's, like, the one. And then Cherish's place, I was like, okay, boho, chic, very light, white, and airy was the vibe. And this, I was just like, okay, explosion of color. Like, that was just the vibe for these two in this place. Oh, you want a peek of Keaton's townhouse? Sure. Yeah, here, we can do a tour. Why not? So this is Keaton's place. Keaton and Jared's home. So, wait, let me... so yeah, here's the foyer. I'm terrible with this camera, y'all, but whatever. I'm just moving it around. Yeah, I stuck one of the new for rent bikes in the little vestibule. And so here, this is Keaton's recording studio. So he's got his little DJ booth and etc., some couches, some equipment, etc., and so forth over here. His little amp and some guitars, and this little recording booth with the table and stuff. And then if you go back out into the hallway, there's like a little bathroom, like a powder room in here, just litter box, whatever. And then the backyard is, ooh, that plant disappeared, but there's a little spot to eat and big ass pool out the back. And if y'all are wondering what these green things are, those are, I think, by Little Dicka. I don't know if y'all have seen those, but they're super useful. Like, if you want to like prevent Sims from routing weirdly around stuff, you can just stick them on there and it blocks their path. So it's just useful for like gameplay. That's what I use it for, to prevent them from doing weird stuff. And oh wow, oh goodness, all of these buildings in the sky, those are not supposed to be up there. I know the festival stuff, but like, why are there buildings in the sky? Come on, The Sims. Anyway, so yeah, and then upstairs, you can go in up this way. So then they have a little just seating and these little seating area out inside, little bar space. Yeah, the floating buildings are not the T. And then the kitchen is here. So then, you come in from out back there, and here's our lovely kitchen. And we've got a little sort of like butler's pantry situation that has like, the dishwasher and stuff in there. Terribly exciting stuff. Dining room, chill space there. Big ass bookshelf because, why not? It's got long ass stairs. Stairway to heaven. Oh, there's shit in the thing. Oops. Yeah, there was their laundry room. They even got dirty clothes in here. I was playing in this house, but I took them out so I could build without it being a residential rental because I don't want to deal with that. And more stairs. Oops. So yeah, and then here's their like living room. So got a cat tree, piano. That's their living room, and it's double height, so it goes up, up, up. Black wood and brick. You can't go wrong. It's true. Yeah, and then here's another little bathroom for them, and guest bedroom slash sort of also another little office space in here. And then this is a studio for Jared to, do his little art thing. So we've got a studio space. Absolutely obsessed with this particular object here. And whoa, I got lost for a second. Okay, and then upstairs is where the Tabmo camera is going to go crazy. But yeah, Keaton and Jared have like their own little like living room in here. Here's their bathroom. Oh my god, this camera is moving like crazy. I hate how it gets when you're up high, but whatever. Yeah, their bathroom, double shower, gotta have that. Their bedroom, the big ass skylight, and a little closet mirror. And that's basically it. That's the whole place. Yeah, Kai, we need more onion things. If you did an onion collection, I'd build an onion house. I'm just telling you that now, just as an FYI. So, yeah, I don't even know where to start with this. I'm really so my rules for, yes, and the Rustico stuff. We do love that as well. My rules for this build have basically just been I laid out the basic floor plans. I put the kitchens in, walls, floors, doors, and that's basically it. And then the only rules is that, for me anyway, that I'm kind of self-imposing is that I'm imagining these as, obviously rental spaces. So when you have generally speaking, rental spaces, each space is the same. And you can decorate as you will. The only thing I'm allowing myself to change in these places is the lighting fixtures. And that's it. So that's my little challenge, sort of, but because I don't know, we'll see where it goes. But I guess the vibe I was going for, so I was saying I have this one has that crazy, super bright, colorful vibe going on in there, and then this is all white, boho, whatever, and this one's kind of dark and moody, earthy kind of energy in there. So I'm trying to think like, okay, what's a fourth vibe? And I don't even know. I don't even know what sim is going to live here, so that's my challenge. But I guess the way I've been starting most of these is like with a couch. And honestly, like letting the couch like tell me what the rest of the place is going to be like. And I'm sort of thinking that this one, I want to do something like sort of maybe minimalist, like kind of super stripped back, but still with some personality to it. And I really like this couch. Maybe I'll use this one. I kind of want to do a couch on the wall because I haven't done that layout yet. I think. Like maybe like that. And is there like a love seat version of that? Or like a chair? Hey, Warren. Right? It's the little things. It's the little things that make it. I don't know. Maybe something kind of like structural. Maybe that could be secondary seating. No, I think what I'll do is I'm going to use two of these. But I'm going to scooch that there, that there. And then storage. I'm going to get a bookcase or something in there. Maybe like this guy. Maybe something like that one. Or like these. It's just, oh, the struggle of picking items. Yeah, that could work. I'm gonna do like a very light, neutral situation. That's kind of the vibe, actually, Warren. I'm thinking like minimal, mid-century, maybe, kind of restrained. Because I don't like have like a specific sim that I want to live here. Like I don't know who's gonna live here, so I'm also kind of thinking, maybe I should be a little like neutral about it. This brick, I think that's by Pierre Sim. Let me see. Yeah, that's from the Domaine du Clos collection by Pierre Sim. One of my faves. Like I think, yeah, those bricks. I think are probably my favorite CC bricks I've ever used by anyone. They're just like absolutely stunning to me. So, I don't know. I'll stick those there for now. I'm not sure about how I'll clutter that space, but that's a start. And then... we'll do some kind of like neutrally statement art piece on the wall. Maybe that's what it's giving. Maybe it's giving plant girl vibe. Maybe I don't want to restrain myself. Maybe I want it to be more like, I don't know, rustic. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. I'm not the boss. Picking paintings. Oh, this one's always a fave. I haven't used this in a while. Maybe like a blue. Yes, you should absolutely make wallpapers. Please, oh my god. Do it. Oops. Okay. The audience needs a plant. There has to be a plant here. Do I do... Is it going to be a tall plant or a table with a plant on it? Let's do a table. Inject a little white into, yeah, that fits well in that corner. Well, actually, no. I think I want to go darker. Is actually the answer here. By the way, y'all, this is why it takes me 10 million years to build anything, because I can never actually make up my mind, and I completely change the entire, like, color story of a room 10,000 times in a row, because... Right? No. Those pieces are always just fantastic. Peacemaker is a legend in the Sims community. Let's see. Why do I feel like I'm, like, missing items? I'm not. I'm sure I'm not anyway, but it just feels that way at the moment. I don't know why. Okay. That's sort of something. I almost feel like I don't want a TV in here, but also I'm going to put a TV because I just can't help myself. Peter, the doors? Do you mean these, like, divider things? It's not actually a door, it's just a wall divider. These are by Felix Andre. The doors are also by Felix Andre, too, actually. And Kiwi, legend. um, oh, wait a minute. I know exactly what's going in the middle of this one, and it's going to set the whole vibe. Wait, let me find it. This is my favorite table to ever exist in anywhere in the world. And I just want you to know, Warren, like, you changed my life when you did this. I've probably said this before, but if I haven't, I'm saying it again now because, oh my God. Like, what the hell? Like, this is the most insanely gorgeous thing I've ever seen in my life. And while I'm here, ain't it just? Actually, it's gonna give Blockhouse Kitchen. I'm not sure where all of this stuff is going, but I'm just pulling it out now. I don't know if that's gonna live there. I think that's gonna live. Like, you ate that, Warren. You really ate that. I'm sorry, but, like, it's true. Like, not to put you on the spot, but, like, let's be real. Like, you ate this the fuck up. Like, come on now. Come on now. Yeah, that's going in there, too. Okay. Let's see. So what is the rug? I kind of want to do, again, keeping it kind of neutrally, maybe. I don't know. I do like these. I don't even remember who made this. Suki 88. It's a little bit big, but I can fix that thanks to the tool mod. I'll just get it kind of centered a little bit and scale it on down to 0.85. Yeah. That's good. And then we will divide the space by putting a big ass table. Maybe I want to see something long and strong, and gotta get the fiction on. Wait. Pause. No, it's pretty, but that's not. I kind of just need something kind of low. That's too big. Huh. Now, does this come in black? Poif. No, it doesn't have a large slot. Oops. Can I put this TV on here? Oh, this thing is so big. I guess that kind of works, maybe. What I'll do is I'll scooch it a little. I'm gonna put a divider of some sort here. Only thing with this is I'd feel compelled to decorate it, and I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe, is this the right height? Yeah, I think it is. Oh, there's a different height. Okay. Maybe like that. I don't know. Maybe. It's interesting. I feel like I would need... I like want 3. And that like separate the kitchen and living spaces a little bit. And that should be enough room for them to route all the way around. Okay. So there's a living space. I still have to clutter it up, I think, but that's saying something. I wonder if I like this rug or not. I'm not sure yet. It's like I'm feeling like it's giving all black vibes in here. It's like the move. It just kind of makes this not work. I might need a different plant because that maybe I do want to go like really aggressively all black. Okay. I'm gonna put a woohoo wall. No. No woohoo allowed in here. Maybe I'll actually use an in-game item here. Oh my god, who am I? But, you know, those stools do hit like the vibe, I think. They're maybe a little more on the industrial side than I would like. Yeah, and the woohoo wall. Don't pretend like y'all don't know the woohoo wall. Or I kind of like these for this space. Put 3 of them. For a moment. Just for a moment, Vanilla. Oh, you're not. Okay, and sure, we'll feed into your delusion for a moment. Since we're doing all black, we'll just do that, and then I guess I can start thinking about decorating these shells a little. It's too big for there. That's fine. I think I'll put that here anyway. It's a cute thing for that, and then I can just like maybe drop like a bunch of these up here somewhere. We'll figure that out, and then I think, oops, don't exit the game. My goodness. The fruit bowl will live there-ish. That's a start. Okay. So my biggest struggle is always decorating kitchens because I never like know what I want to put in there. Because like for me, a kitchen should like be clean and So, like, I put the counters, I put the appliances, and then I'm like, okay, kitchen's done. Like, there shouldn't be anything out. Like, at least in my mind, that's how I'm always saying. So I should, like, get into the mindset of someone whose kitchen would look, you know, like this, with, like, a bunch of stuff in it, which is hard. Oh, I thought I changed the color of these. Blue. Red. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So, wait, back to what I was doing. I never know, like, what stuff to put in a kitchen. I always struggle with that. So, I'll figure that out at some point, I guess. Okay, so there's the living room at least laid out. You know, got the bare necessities at least. I'm going to have to test this because I feel like this is going to be difficult for Sims to route through. So we'll see. I might have to replace this with just a chair. But, okay. I also kind of want to change the layout of the bedrooms I've been doing because all of the bedrooms are basically laid out the same with the bed, like, in, you know, the middle. And, you know, it gets boring. So maybe this time the bed is on the wall here. I don't know. I'll have to think about it a little bit because it's not really like an ideal space for that. What bed? Oh, I can use the bed frame that matches the dividers. That could be cute. By Tuds. Is that how you say it? Tuds? Toots? Tuds? I'm not really sure. And then I'll just pick a mattress. I think this one will work. Maybe. Possible. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, that's my fault because I alt placed it. Oh, it goes below. No, I don't like that. I need some bedding. Does this go under it? Oh no, that's the pillows. Is this like, yeah, that's fine. Is this giving what's supposed to be gave? I think that's kind of giving what's supposed to be gave. It's a little exciting, maybe. Maybe if I just do a plain one, that's fine. Okay. And then... oh, I don't know. Wardrobe, desk... and that's it, right? Like, that's all you really need in life. Keeping it simple, because again, I don't really know who I'm ultimately going to have live in here, so. I don't think I ever used this. I don't think putting it there is going to make it usable, but it looks cute, so it's fine. Oh, I know that's a controversial topic. What's in a desk? Maybe this one, since we were actually just talking about this collection, and it does actually go very well in this space. Thank you very much. Is it giving here to like have Or here, is that like more exposed? Is that like more connected to the rest of the space? I don't know. I think here. Oh my god, it's very much giving that. I can see that. Although, yeah, it's like there's housing here in this like build for every life stage, pretty much. So like this is all like student housing. So like I only furnished the one, but you know it's giving very much like cramped, dirty dorm room energy. So like there's that, and then oh you graduated, okay, move next door and get a still kind of small but like very fancy apartment. And then when you make your millions, then you move into the giant townhouse at the end of the row that has every amenity you could possibly ask for. Okay. Let me actually bird's eye view this because this is. I mean, it's a little thin on furnishing, but I haven't cluttered anything yet, so we'll see. I'm just gonna stick a computer. Yeah, this space is so big. Actually, random opinion time, I don't think we need bigger lots. I am fully fine. I know everybody wants like big 64 by 64 lots, but like let's be honest with ourselves, who is building on a 64 by 64? Like that is too big. It's too much space. Nobody needs all of that. This lot is a 30 by 30. It's a 30 by 30 lot in San Myshuno. I have enough room in here to house, let me count. I didn't even count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 households. And really could do more than that and probably give, like, if I took this one big townhouse that I gave to Keaton and, like, split it into apartments, like, I could fit, like, 20 households on here. Like, like, the only thing I can see needing like those big, huge, like yeah, like 100 by 100, right? Like yeah, whatever. Sure, okay, 100 by 100, yeah. The only thing I could see like needing a lot that big is if you literally just want to have everything on one lot, like building like a whole town. Then yeah, sure, like you can build something like that. But like, I don't think we need a lot of those types of lots. Like I don't know. That's just me. I feel like, yeah, 20 by 30. I'm even, like, I was building earlier for a minute on that 20 by 15 in Tomarang, and I was like, I have too much room. Like, I don't need all of the space. So, I don't know. I don't know what folks are doing on these big, huge lots, but like 20 by 30, 30 by 30. These are like that's a good amount of space to like do what you need to do, have it feel full. Exactly, right? They want to feel the rush. um I don't know. I'm getting distracted. I'm enjoying this space, but I don't know. We'll see. It needs some love still. Like it's I think that's sad. That's real sad. But I really do like this living room though. Let me move this back. And then I could actually move that back. And that makes me feel better about the amount of space, actually. Overall. So that's good. What do I want to put in here next? See, this is how it goes. I start building a space and I'm like, okay, that's enough. And then I'm like, let me like go do something else. So let me look at, like, I don't want to do these, honestly. Oh, did I show you all this? So like in the student housing, isn't this cute? It's like got a little, like on the first floor, there's like a little computer lab study space. And then they've got their little laundry area over here. And then on the outside, this is that cafe that I used. I put those new tiles that Peacemaker made up on the walls because, like, exactly what we needed in here. I was very excited about that. And I don't know what else I want to do in here, but let me think. FYI, this is why it takes me forever to build things too, because I literally, this is the vibe. Like, I just will like do a little bit and then just sit and think for a long time. Or just like look at it again. Maybe I'll just do this bookshelf for now. I'm not going to use these books. I think maybe I will actually though, because they're like tall and this like area here is like very big. Yeah. Search for books. I do like these. Oh, perfect. Don't just love that? It's not exactly a perfect fit, but it's damn near close. Maybe I'll use the black one. No, I feel like that's like doing too much. Maybe I won't use, I'll put something else at the end. Sure. I think I'll use these in a different color, and then I'll put a plant or something here, and then I can just put some more books up top. Easy. Oh, that's too messy. I'll fix that with the OMSP shelf. Okay. Little too samey. Let me break it up. And I kind of am not digging. So let me put these maybe here too. Maybe like over there. Something like that. That should fill it up. And then a couple more at the end. Whoa. Yeah, sure, okay. I think. Stop. That's not what I wanted. This one. Sure. Yeah, it really does. Like, that's why I like the Spice District so much, to be honest. Because I feel like you can really make it kind of give whatever it is that you want it to give. Like, I'm. It's clearly, like, designed to give, like, a Brooklyn-y, New York-y vibe, sort of. Although, like, I used to live in Philadelphia, and like the Spice District just reminds me of like very specific spaces in areas in both West and South Philadelphia that I've actually been. Like it varies clearly about specifically like this whole section in here. It's just like, yeah, I've been here. I know exactly what this is. And you know, even though like the brownstone buildings are maybe not exactly like what are in Philly, they're a little bit more like traditional townhousey, but like it just reminds me so much of that energy. But like you can make it into like other stuff pretty easily, I think. And yeah, I don't know. I love the Spice District. It's like literally my favorite place to play because it's also one of the neighborhoods that rarely or almost never feels totally like empty and dead. Like I feel like there's always, no matter what is going on, there's always like at least a few Sims walking around carrying cupcakes or whatever. Like they're always around. So I don't know. That makes it like one of my favorite places to like actually play. So hence why like when For Rent was announced, it's like, yeah, I'm building a million things here and I'm just never leaving. I'm just gonna have all of my Sims live here. Which, by the way, that's the next build over here next door. I tore down. I had those like some like stores here that had apartments on top, but it just wasn't giving what I needed it to give. So I slapped this together. It's completely empty inside, but just to have something there, and then I'll go back in and you know actually at some point maybe eventually build stuff in here. We'll see, because this build has taken me 10 million years and I'm still not even like close to done. Like it's still, I mean, I'll finish this one and then I'll have two buildings done, but I still have all of these units in here to do that I don't know what to do with. So we'll see. I was a little over ambitious, but whatever. Oh, I never noticed this thing before. This is cool. Peacemaker always got a little surprise for you, tucked up in somewhere. Let me see if I can put that. I'll put it right there. There you go. Perfect. I like that. Yes. If it ain't big, I don't want it. I feel like that shade is redder than I want. Perfect. There we go. Okay. Let me pull out the OMSP and get this clutter in the right positions. this is the boring, tedious part. So I'm sure that'll be a lot of fun for you guys to watch me painstakingly, individually place these items on this shelf. Hi, Jerome. You came at the most exciting part. Placing books with the OMSP shelf. Right? Oh, that fit. I don't really care too much, but yeah, that'll do. Alright, next level. Hey, Phil. Here's trouble. Y'all showing up at the most boring, tedious bit. I'll catch y'all up in a second. I just need to get my mind around what's going on this bookshelf. Okay, that looks good. Do I need to do the other shelf? I don't think so. I think that's fine. Okay. Y'all are going to hear me crunching, but I got some chips and dip, so. Oh my god. No, you are not allowed to freeze. I'm going to just wait. I can't believe it. If this game crashes, I'm going to, like, cry and, like, never come back. Hen, do it. It's so good. Even though I haven't gone back to gameplay in a good long while. Oh, good. Thank God it unfroze. Ooh. Let me save, child. It is a bit pricey, but hours of fun. Yeah, this is fine. Maybe what I should do is the reverse. And try and make a sim that could live here. I think that's what I'll end up doing. See, Phil, this is what I meant when I said here comes trouble. A certain way. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Trouble. I feel like I put this rug everywhere, but it's a good rug. Yeah, so wait, I'll do a recap for folks who, excuse me, hopped on later. So basically, just decorating the final apartment in this building, right? So there's the building. I'm sure many of you have seen it. First floor is yoga studio gym that is not really done, but done enough where I'm like not really interested in doing much more to it at the moment. Anyway, it feels very empty hallway-ish with this stuff along the walls, so I'll probably want to, I don't know, do something with it. But gyms are hard because it's like you need a lot of room for stuff to be functional. But oh, and here's the bathrooms too with these open ass showers. Everybody's showing butt. But yeah, that's the bathroom. And yeah, so and there's other stuff, like this is Keaton's townhouse and et cetera, et cetera. There's more like things that need to get fiddled with and touched up. And then yeah, this is the apartment that Giacomo and Leon will live in at some point. So this one's done. Very grown and sexy vibes. And innocent. What did you say? Innocent. Now, you want to readdress that statement? This one is Cherish's place, which I think is my favorite that I've done in this building so far. Like, Lord have mercy. Yeah, here's Cherish's lovely little bohemian adjacent, at least, spot with all of her lovely clutter and things. Oh, the nectar rack in no, this is by Toods. This came out before Horse Ranch was even a glimmer in anybody's eye. So no, it's not functional, but it's very pretty. That could be, maybe I'll put that on my, I'm constantly manifesting other people to make CC, right? Like that's my thing. I feel like if you want something and you either can't or don't want to make it yourself, I feel like it's totally valid to speak that into existence, because the reality is that if you don't say the things you want in life, it will never happen. So I am a big fan of speaking the things that I want into existence. And the things that I can do, I try to. That's why I started like making my own like Kaz CC, because I can at least do a little bit of that. But yeah, I agree, Phil. I think that, and I don't know the feasibility of it, but I feel like adding some of that horse ranchy nectar functionality into like prettier items. Not to say that the horse ranch items aren't beautiful, because I really do love them. But versatility, right? If you just have the one thing, it's like, okay, that's great, but like, what if I want to do a different style? So, Yeah, Phil, I have so many ideas. all I have are ideas. I'm constantly like, oh, but what about this? Oh, but what about that? Yeah, I'd like to learn how to make build by CC. I feel like the issue is that for me, I literally am just so helpless in Blender. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, I can muddle my way along for something, but like, I have numerous. Every time I try and like edit a mesh or whatever in Blender, it ends up fucked up. Like I have a lot of CC that I've just abandoned because I'm like I don't really know what I'm doing, and I was trying to like edit some mesh and I screwed something up along the way and I don't know what I did, and so I just gave up. And it'll be something simple too. Like I have this crop top that I was working on. Man, I love that thing, but I'll never release it because it doesn't work like with like weights. All right, Phil, you better know it. Yeah, I think one day I will venture into Build by CC because, like, Build by was my first love. I mean, not for CC making, but for just in the game. Like, building is really the main thing that I did for many years. I never used to do any gameplay at all, and I used to not make Sims that often either. But these days, I do an awful lot of other things. Well, God, no, but real talk, because that camera is like a deep struggle, let's be honest. Like, it's very difficult. So, you're totally valid, to be honest. Like, also, just to rewind, something about wood and bricks. Now, wood, brick, hmm, it does get the gaze going. It's true. Um, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm really just like wandering around this build and not actually doing anything, but I'm valid. Maybe I need a lighting fixture somewhere. What's this one giving? Oh, that's like kind of like a fancy version of this. Like they're almost the same, but like this one's just like better. I wonder if that's what I'll put in here instead of that. I wish it was taller. Is there a taller version of this? Maybe not. It's fine. Oh, maybe no. This is actually, if I was going to use this, the place to use it would have been over here in Miss Girl's place. Ooh. Yeah. Don't want to do it in a different color. What do y'all think? The tan lamp or the white lamp? Bricked up townhouse, my God. Well, Well, Phil, it looks like you've been outvoted. Yeah, I think I like the white. Because the thing is I wanted, like, for this particular apartment, the whole thing was like the challenge was all of the fixtures are black, right? Like we got black counters and black doors and dark wood. And so I was like, well, how do I take this space that's inherently kind of very dark and make it seem very bright and airy? And so everything in white is the way to do that. So that's what I did. So there was that. I hope y'all are enjoying this insight into my building process to see exactly how like disorganized and chaotic I am. Cause like I don't have a plan. It is literally just place objects until I'm done. I feel like many people can relate to that. That's not an unusual experience, right? How tall is this one? Is this the short wall? Where's the medium one? I want to use this one. I think I'd like this in here. Like an arrangement of these. And maybe like another one that's like short. Okay, well, that's fine. Wait, there's 3 shapes. Where's the other shape? That's fun. Warren coming through again with like that lovely set. Oh, Hannah, I'm so glad. That makes me feel good. So, sharing is caring time, I guess. Um, I'll probably be streaming a lot more frequently in the coming months or so anyway, because suddenly I have nothing but free time on my hands because your boy just got laid off from work. So that'll be a fun time. I'm going to be just doing nothing for a little while, I think. And by nothing, I mean just playing The Sims all day, every day, for at least, like, the next, like, month or so. So, yeah, I'll probably stream more. Yeah, it's not the greatest news, but I also kind of hated my job. So I'm like mad, but I can't be that mad because like I wanted to quit anyway. But um, but this way I didn't have to quit, and so yeah, it saved me some time, I guess. Oh. That's how I'm looking at it. Now I have time to, like, at least for the time being, to, like, do stuff that I actually enjoy. So, yeah, I'm going to be hanging out here more often. I mean, I made time anyway, but now I genuinely, like, guilt-free have the time to do shit that I actually want to be doing. So that's nice. I don't think I've ever used this chair. I have so much CC that I never use. Like, I end up using the same objects over and over again. And it's, like, really good pieces in here. And, like, I should use them more often. I say as I delete it. But I saw this one that I want to use, too. And I don't think I've used this one either. This one's kind of cool. This one's a little more Max's Match. I like. Oh, no. God, that sucks. I really do have so much CC. Wait, Phil, did you... I'm honored. Did you just refer to me as Rob? And yes, I do play with the walls up. I do not like... I spend too much time putting things on these walls and decorating and whatever that I want to see what's on them at all times. And I don't care if they get in the way. I will move my camera to accommodate that. I don't know why. I mean, honestly, flattered. I wish I looked anything like Rob. Maybe I'll just start telling people my name is Rob and that Rob is my sim self. Just lying on the internet like you're supposed to. Right? It's so, like, I'd be scared. Like, put the walls down. I'm like, ah! Like, I feel like I'm going to fall off the edge. Like, this is scary to me. I don't like this. And then I can see everything. I'm like, I don't need to see that. Now, like, the whole vibe is fucked up. Like, I'm here. Why am I looking at the back of this pink dresser? I don't want to see that. And even with them, you know, it's just like, Like, I will occasionally, very occasionally, for like a brief moment, put my walls down when I'm playing. Like, if there's like a lot going on and I like actually am like invested in the actual gameplay. But usually, like, my gameplay is just watching my Sims engage in NSFW behavior. Like, let's be real. And yeah, I need the walls to be hugging me at all times. I don't want to see that. Oh, so we the walls up gang in here. I love that. It's just people with sense, really. You call us the people with sense gang. Cause like, like there was that bug that I can't remember who was talking. I can't remember their name, their username, but they were talking about like, oh yeah, the apartment walls are jacked up, and I'm like, really? I would have never known. I would have never ever known. Okay, I have a desk. I don't know what to put up here. I never know what to put on the walls. Let's see. Maybe this is someone like serious. Maybe they have like a one of those. I think it's from Dream Home Decorator. One of these things. This drives me crazy. I'm sorry I keep going back and forth, but like the position of the items on this board is different depending on the swatch, even though only thing that's supposed to be changing is the color. But like, that's gonna drive me nuts. Whatever. Does not matter, Michael. Who cares? Alright, we'll put a little rug moment real quick just to have one. That's pretty. Yet another object I did not know I had in my game. So I just download random CC, and I mean that doesn't go at all with like what the vibe is in here, but I don't know how I have so much like random like alpha CC. Because I really don't typically like alpha CC that much, but because like like it's cute, like I get it, like this is like a beautiful, but like like that just doesn't make any sense to me. Like looking at this rug next to that bed, it's like what. Yeah, gotta love them, but the Sims team will find a way to make something wrong. Like their number one skill over there is finding new and inventive ways to screw shit up. No shade, no shade, because I do love this game, but my goodness, sometimes the mistakes that happen in their production code like makes me sick to my stomach, because I'm like, how did that possibly pass QA? I don't understand it. There's no way. And like maybe that really is the thing. You know what though? Here's some more tea. Because here's something I always think about when there are issues with releases. Is that because people will be quick to jump on the devs. People will be like, oh, the developers screwed up again. The developers did this. The developers did that. And I'm like, that's not really how it works. Like, different developers on the team will get assigned to work on a thing, and they just work on it, and they assuming that it works. When they build a feature or build a thing, you're going to assume that whatever you did is probably working. But it's not the developer's job to do quality testing. Like, that's not what a developer does. They just write the code. They're not there to test the feature. So like really the people who throats should be getting jumped down, in my opinion, if any. Well, nobody's throat should be getting jumped down. Like, let's be civil. But if they are going to jump down somebody's throat, it should be whoever is on their QA team, whoever their test team is, or whoever. Because those people be missing stuff. And, like, obvious stuff. Big stuff that, like, it doesn't take but a couple minutes of gameplay to, like, realize that things are broken. Like, I'm bitching about for rent right now because, like, stuff that is really obviously, like, wrong. And it's like, if you did any kind of testing on this, you would see that it's wrong. And they clearly did not. But it's not the devs' fault. That's not their job. Their job is to build a feature. They build a feature and then they send it to be tested. And it should, or at least that's how I suspect their workflow is. If it's not that way, I don't know. No, really though, I kind of question if they even do have a test team, because it's like there's stuff that any tester should find. Anybody who works as, who does any kind of testing would find it immediately. It seems to me like I don't understand how they wouldn't. So like if they don't, if these bugs are like getting released into production code, that means that nobody's testing them to me. It just means like they just trust the developers to write their own code and then test it. And I'm like, that's not effective at all. I mean, I'm sure it's cost effective, but it's not effective in any other way. That's an interesting thought, Hen, actually, because there is precedent for that where they will just have, some sort of like contracted or whatever QA team that's not actually part of the real, they're not part of the actual project. And so these are these random people who are like, hey, we built this feature in this game that you've never heard of or never played before, and we want you to make sure that it works. And they have their like probably, bullet points of like what the main requirements of the feature are. And when people get stuff like that, they're just gonna go, okay, here's what it's supposed to do, and it seems like it does that. I don't know. And then they just move on. And that leads to why we have the bugs that we have. They need to, I suspect that you're probably right that they have an outsourced QA team and they need to hire an in-house team that actually plays the game. Yep. EA, hire me, even though I don't know how to do game development. I would do QA for them. They're out here hiring for like community people. I'm like, y'all. I mean, the PR needs help, but really, what y'all need is quality control. Then you don't need the PR. Yeah, I mean, the thing is yes, there's valid upset. Like for me, I feel like if I was maybe a less even-tempered person and had less understanding of at least the broad strokes of what happens behind the scenes on things like this, like I would be mad, but I'm not. Like I think I tweeted the other day, like despite all of the like bugs that I've encountered with For Rent, and like the reality is I haven't actually really been able to play with the core game features yet. It's mostly my fault because I just refuse to play without certain mods, and I'm sure that there's something that I have that's just causing issues and making it not compatible, and I'll have to figure that out myself. But like I feel like a lot of people jump to the conclusion of, oh, there's bugs and it's the dev's fault and I'm gonna be so pissed off and EA are greedy, money hungry, da da da. And I'm like, I mean, yes, they are greedy and money hungry, but like they're in business to make money. Like that's like what they're supposed to do. Oh my God, Phil. And you told your friend yes, right? I'm just rereading How in the Love of Bella Goth, and you're hilarious. Sure, yeah. Yeah, like no, and you're exactly right. Like, oh, well, all right. Like the thing is, it's like for me, I have issues in my game all the time, but I know it's because of mods, so I'm not gonna bitch about it. It's my fault. I want to play with mods, so that's what I do, and I take the risk that comes with it. But also, I feel like a lot of people who play with mods shouldn't be playing with mods because they don't know what they're doing. And then they get confused and frustrated, and it's like you're confused and frustrated, and your game is broken because you're playing with mods, but you don't really know what you're doing, and so your mods are fucked up, and now your game is fucked up. And I'm sorry you're dealing with that, but like, that's the risk you take. If you don't want to have your game fucked up, don't play with mods. It's that easy. See, now, Hen, that's some responsible ass gaming. I wish was that responsible. But see, I feel like I feel like from let me look at my mods folder because I don't know how we got here, but it's fine. How much do I have? Right now, my mods folder is sitting at 108.58 gigabytes. And, at this point, it's like, that's just my game at this point. Like, I could go on without mods. Like, I did for like a day, right when For Rent came out. I literally, maybe not even a whole day, like, maybe like a chunk of a day. And I was like, this is fine. Like, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Like, I just thought that I was just so accustomed to all of this heavily modded game, but it is pretty heavily modded. But like, most of what it is just I have like a shit ton of build buying CAS CC, and most of it I don't use, and I could probably get rid of. I should probably do that, but I'm too lazy. See, and those are like reasonable, like normal numbers. I think like the sweet spot for me was 32 gigabytes. I had to do a double take, and oh my god, mine is. Uh, oh my god, I wish, and I know y'all games load so fast. I mean, my game loads pretty fast still. Even with like over 100 gigabytes of mods and CC in my game, it still only takes maybe 45 seconds to a minute on the first launch. And then if I like when I first boot for the day, and then after that, maybe 30 seconds each time, if that. It doesn't really take that long. It's basically a loading screen. So, I feel like that's the other thing. People want to have, you know, 3-digit gigabytes worth of mods and then play on their, paper thin, little I don't even know what Windows computers are like, but, whatever, those little cheapy little Windows computers that don't have any real gusto behind them. And it takes them an hour to load into their game. And it's like, y'all, come on. Let's, try and be a little bit serious here. Like, I guess I should go back to building. I'm sitting here bitching about stuff. Um, what's gonna go in this corner? I think a really big plant. So real. No, I mean, I look when I load my game without with my mods folder empty, just you know, pure vanilla game, it literally loads instantaneously. Is Mike okay? I'm okay. Can y'all not hear me? Oh, I probably child. I don't know. I I talk with my hands, and I probably knocked my mic without paying attention. Oops. And another thing, while we're on the subject of machinery here, I am so sick of the slander against Mac players. Mac machines are thoroughly optimized to play this game, and often, in some cases, are better optimized to handle this game. And I'm sick of the games, I'm sick of the lies, I'm sick of the slander. I am playing on my 2-year-old M1 MacBook Pro, and butter smooth. Butter smooth. Not a lag in sight. It sounded like you fell. Oh, Lord. Sure fell, nothing by it. We know who you are. Yeah, I mean, so when I switched to using a Mac many, many, many years ago, I won't say how many years ago, but many, many years ago, you could upgrade the components because you could take the back off, and I did so many times on my old MacBook. And then um, I upgraded. I got an iMac, the big unibody desktop ones, and I couldn't upgrade it anymore. But what I will say is, like, I upgraded again now to what I have now, which is an M1 MacBook Pro, and yeah, jack of all games. Yeah, that's kind of my reference point because he was like, yeah, I play on a Mac and it's better than my PC. So he, I guess, has both, and I don't know. It's a very good gaming experience for me. I played The Sims. I played Baldur's Gate. Both run with zero issues. Um, so I don't know. They be dogging us though, but I need a standing mirror that I haven't used. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I can just use it. I feel like I used that one. Maybe this one? Is this like... Is this a wall mirror? No. No. Well, maybe, actually. No, I want it to stand up and stand like right here. I guess I can just put it there. No, because then it's just leaning on nothing. That looks silly. I guess I'm using this one again. Oh, maybe this one. To be honest, when I switched from Windows to Mac years ago, it did take me a little while to get used to the command key. I'll be honest, like or all of the key placements, but not that long. I got used to it after like maybe like a month or two. Like after a month or two, I was like, okay, I know where things are. But it's weird because now when I go back and try and type on a Windows machine, I don't know where anything is. Like I can't. I'm a Mac girly. Sorry. Like I don't know how to use a Windows machine. My grandparents asked me to like troubleshoot stuff on their like computer or whatever, and I'm be trying to help them out. I don't know what the hell is going on those things. I don't know where things are, settings, and the thing is that it's also like the last time I regularly used a Windows machine, I think it was it XP? I think that was the last operating system on Windows that I used regularly. So a lot's changed since then. Well, I didn't say when I was using XP. I'm just saying that I was alive when XP was a thing. So, yeah, I don't know. Oh, by the way, actually, speaking of aging yourself, tomorrow's my birthday, y'all. I totally forgot, actually. I keep forgetting it's about to be my birthday. It's weird. Yes, I'm turning 21, you guys. Oh, lying on the internet again, we see. Ooh, dial up. I don't know. I love that dial up sound, man. It just gives me that little rush. I had Windows 95, I had Windows 98, and then I had XP, and then I was out. Oh, you missed a fun time with the dial-up. That dial-up connection with an AOL account. You've got mail. And child, it used to go down in them AOL chat rooms. Let me tell you. Like, we was wild. Oh, I'm older than all y'all. I'm turning 35 tomorrow. I'm very grown. E-oil. Oh my god. I'm about to jump through the screen. Our wiggle wiggle baby. Ah, that was what I was looking for. A lamp. Because, of course, I need more lighting fixtures in here. Isn't this lamp so cool? Like, look at the... I don't know. That's just so neat. Y'all cutting up. Oh my god. My 20s was a decade of hair mistakes. And the result was that by 30, that shit was gone. That shit said, peace, no more for you. And I have fully embraced the bald head at this point because ooh, all right, not Cruella. Period. So my balding pattern isn't one that can be like, you can't like have a little bit of it and just like be like, oh, you're like a cute receding hairline situation. My balding is like random patches just gone. Yeah, I used to put, oh my God, I had my hair every color of the rainbow, every style. I used to put relaxers in there. I used to put texturizers. I mean, you name it. I had dreadlocks, I had braids, I had twists, I had like whatever. Every hairstyle that I could have had, I got it out of my system, I guess. Every now and then I miss hair, but most of the time I think about how much time hair takes. And I'm like, all I gotta do is grab some clippers these days and just run it across my skull every couple weeks, and I'm good. What other personal clutter? Maybe like perfume. Don't we have, I never put perfume. I think that could be a cute little. Maybe I'll use this CC perfume that I never use. Why not? Okay, that looks like kind of lived in. Sure. I, for the most part, agree about the snapping points, Hen. I almost never want things to be where, like, the slots are on them. Exactly, Phil. That's the only thing. It's like they really help if I do need, like, symmetry, which is basically all the time. Um, and I really find like the grid and snap points helpful. But I know why they exist, especially specifically like for functional objects. Like that's why I feel like if it's a functional object, maybe have it snap in the way that it does now because like it needs to be in a certain place so that animations can happen around it. But like definitely for decorative objects, like why does a decorative object need to snap to something? Like just let it be where it is. I don't know. Right? I would find that really helpful too, Phil, because um like definitely like for like light switches, oh my god. Cuz I'll put or like things like this, right? Like this little phone thing, I put this in all of these apartments, but I had to like look at the door and then like measure where the bottom of the thing was in reference to the handle and then use that to like make sure that they were at the same level in each apartment. Very annoying. Is Pretty Little Punk a play on like Pascal is punk? Are you a Pedro Pascal girly? Because if you are, T. And I didn't copy the room because I was being lazy, to be honest. Like, I had made the decision to add the phone after, like, I decorated this one. And then, like, as a last minute thing, I was like, oh, I should put this phone in here. And I was like, oh, that phone should be in all of them. But then if I copied the room, then I would have copied all the decorations and then had to, like, it would have been a pain in the ass. None of the mirror heights make sense. Like, not a single one. I was literally just thinking about that because I was doing this one. And I just grabbed it and I'm like, come on. I hate where this is. Like, it's just such a terrible, like, I guess it doesn't look that bad. But it doesn't make any sense. Like, just let us move it. Like, and it's not hard to fix because I think it's Amiibe who has like their mirror override thing, which I should probably install because it would be useful. But it's not hard, like to fix. It wouldn't like break anything. Just change it. Phil, I'm once again rendered speechless. You somehow manage to do it every time. My goodness. Oh my god, Phil. Well, you like to tussle, so it's all good, sis. Why would you limit yourself to the bedroom? Be free. I can live here. I feel like I want something like funky and interesting on this wall. It wasn't me. Oh, I remember that. Yeah. Oh man, that scene in was it what was the Bond movie? The name of the one where the legendary one where he came out of the ocean in that tiny little blue. Whew, that changed lives. People died. Like there, I mean, never before or since. I ain't never seen nothing like that. That changed my life. I'll say, personally, that was I'm yeah, Casino Royale. Oh. I would have paid more if I had it. My goodness, those things are iconic. I'm just saying, like those are the most important swim trunks. Like an entire generation of gays grew up on them swim trunks. Let's be real. Oh my God! Thank you, Hen. We caught that, Phil. Thank you for the explanation. Yes, Thor and his hammer. So I have two number ones. I can't pick, but I would. I'm like actually, genuinely, like emotionally in love with Tyler Hecklin. In fact, spoiler alert, if you'd like to find me, my actual Tumblr that I still don't use, but I used to be very active on Tumblr back in the day, and I was user at Hecklin on Tumblr, if anyone was curious. I still am. That's my man. And yes, I was an active Team Wolf stan, and that was my gig for many years. And then my other one is Henry Cavill. So I have a Superman thing. It's like if you played Superman, because the other one that changed my life as a young man was Tom Welling. Y'all know. And yes, Hen, Jesse Williams, that Jesse Williams with, I mean, ain't no word to describe it, but that thing is a hog. I mean, my God. My God. The closest I ever got to like actually starting drama, I think, on Twitter was when Golly Ha Ha, and he does those celebrity sims that he makes, and like he has the polls for him, and then one of the polls, Jesse Williams was an option, and I made a mild complaint when he lost, very mild, and people took it and went off the wall with it, and were like just saying all kinds of crazy shit that I had no intention of. I was just like, oh, I wanted this one to win, and I was disappointed about it, and then people took it and ran to the point where I was actually DM'd him and was like, I'm so sorry, because people were like adding him, and I was like, could you not? Like, that's really weird. But see, that taught me I'll never express an opinion on Twitter. Yeah, like they were basically like the complaint. If I remember, I barely even remember what I said because it was such an offhand comment. But I was basically like, I would really like to see a black celebrity win one of these polls one day. That was it. Very mild complaint. I was just like, because it's true. I follow him, and I've voted in the polls and whatever, and every time the celebrity that wins always white, even though he includes black celebrities in the list of options. It's always a white celebrity that wins, and I just very mildly commented on that objective fact. And then people twisted it and were trying to say that Golly Ha is racist. And I was like, y'all dumb, because Golly is black. Like, what? One. And two, that's not at all what I was saying. I wasn't saying Golly is racist. I was kind of saying y'all, not y'all here, but people in general are racist in that, mild way. I wasn't trying to call anybody out in particular. I was just expressing a desire. And my God. Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm like, after that, I'm like, I'm keeping my mouth closed because I'm not really interested in participating in drama. I don't fight. I always have an opinion. I always have a thought about everything, but I don't say shit because, like, anytime you say something, it always becomes a thing. And I'm like, you know what? Y'all can leave me out of it. I'll have my opinions in private. I say to myself, they don't deserve your opinion, your wisdom and insight. You are not Shakespeare, okay? Y'all not even making comedies because you're not funny either. No drama, no comedy. Yeah, Phil. Phil, you ain't scared of shit. You'll be like, I'll say it twice. Now what? Windows are so challenging to me. Oh, let me show y'all the tussle I was having earlier because I was kind of fixing stuff up in here, and I realized. So you know how like you be wanting to have like the front of the building with like the little indent for the door, whatever. So there's a little dimension there. But then if it's at the edge of the building, then you have that one awkward tile, and then a window. Like no windows really fit well if I close this off, it doesn't fit. Like the window is cut off, and there's not really any windows that I know of that really perfectly fit in that one tile or half tile space or whatever. Like, it's very frustrating to find a window to fit there. And then you'd have to make that, at least for me, because like I want all my windows to match. So I'd have to like find a new window, and like, what a pain. So like I have to have this like this is like the ghetto. Like, what is this? I hate it. Like, I don't even know what, I mean, I'll probably just put, you know what? In fact, before I forget about it, I'm going to put the hero of the Sims community in there, that coat rack. That's what's going to go there. Because, like, I don't know what else to put here. It's just this dumb little corner. But I guess that works. Whatever. Oh, you're talking about... Oh, this was a struggle. Are you talking about, like, the window placements here? These windows are technically fucked up. Like, it's really hard to tell, but, like, you can see they're... Like, there's, like, the frame piece around them that's, like, overlapped. Yes, Phil, you're allowed to laugh. I'm hilarious. So, like, yeah, it's not technically an even space. This was actually really hard to do because of all of these pieces, like these separate pieces, and having to, like, line them up, right? But I figured it out eventually. But yeah, I had to, like, figure out an even space for these, like, this half of the build, like, these three, and then there wasn't, like, it looked dumb if I just put one window here, and two doesn't technically fit, but I could, like, squeeze it and fake it out so that it kind of looked right, because, like, I wanted it to look a certain way, and there's just, like, it's just not, I don't know, but it worked out. Yeah, these columns are really, I love them though. Like, they're so good. Like, I really enjoyed, like, when that set came out, I was like, oh, that's just about changed my life, because I've used, like, most of the build stuff is from that set. I really, really enjoy it. Like, all of these dividers, the columns, the bathrooms everywhere, like this mirror, the shower, columns, all of the architectural detail around it, like the cornices and all of that stuff. All of that is from this set. Like, is really good. The freaking fire escapes, yeah. Where am I? Here I am. So my hypothesis around Project Renee, or at least the hypothesis that I believe is true, is that Project Renee is going to be more of a Sims offshoot than it is going to be like the actual next generation of The Sims. I mean, that's what they keep saying, right? Like the Sims team keeps saying that every time they talk about about Project Renee, and then people are like, I don't believe you, but I'm like, I kind of do believe them. And I think it's going to be more like geared towards like, I don't know if necessarily multiplayer, but like online type gameplay, which is what I think they originally wanted to do with The Sims 4 anyway. And they're just doing what they wanted to do with The Sims 4 but couldn't quite do originally. Exactly, guy. Like that's what I'm saying. Like The Sims 4, that's why there's so many like limitations on the game is because of how it was originally conceived of as not being for the type of game that it actually came out to be. So we'll see. I don't know. Maybe they will make it the next generation of The Sims 4, and that would be I worry that would be very disappointing to a lot of people ultimately down the road. But okay, I ugh, I feel like I want to decorate these shelves, but I don't really feel like doing that, so I'm not going to. I guess this is fine for now. Like it's not empty anymore. It has a vibe. I still have to do the foyer space, but this is good for now. Okay, I'm gonna go eat dinner, and maybe I'll hop back on later. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off and feed my body because she's hungry again. I don't know why I referred to my body as with she, her pronouns, but it's all good. Um, all right. Yeah, I'll see you all on Twitter. And yeah, I might have back on later. I don't know. We'll see. But if any of y'all or whatever care to watch me move the camera around these buildings again for another hour later. So, but yeah, peace out, everyone. Thank you for coming. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have lovely evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time it is where you are.